Merkley having a strong game here for Kelowna. Nice pass, scores!
The goals have come in bunches.
Stibb makes a great pass to Bowie, who scores!
A staggering amount spread all around the lineup.
Rigby is second of the game.
And it has been relentless. The Kelowna Rockets have lit up opposing goaltenders to the tune of 43 goals in just 7 games, all wins. It's a bit like when their coach Dan Lambert used to play in the Dub back in the late 80s. Playing for the Swift Current Broncos, the defenseman once put up over 100 points in a season. The same year, 4 other teammates hit the century mark and a 5th nearly did. Does that mean the coach is trying to go back to his roots and instill some fire wagon hockey in his troops?
Gosh, no, that's not the way we want to play. I think the game now is a lot faster and teams are a lot more structured than we were when I played. My plan isn't to win 6-4 every single night, and it'll change.
Basically, we're coming to the rink confident in ourselves, and we know that we can make plays, and we trust every one of us in the room. So the goals are coming in bunches right now, and it's nice to see, and hopefully we just can keep that up.
Sword right in, scores!
The Rockets have had to score a lot of goals. They've given up a fair number too, but they have shown the ability to outgun opponents, and they don't get rattled when trailing. Case in point, a game October 1st at home to Vancouver. The Giants jumped out to a 3-0 lead just 8 minutes in. The coach called a timeout, and that seemed to settle the troops.
Maybe our slow start was us being a little bit overconfident, thinking we were better than we are. And whenever that happens, usually bad things happen. Wanted to reconfirm the fact that we're fine here. We just got to get back to playing our game.
The Rockets, they score!
We got that 5-minute power play to start the second. We got in their zone for maybe a minute of it. And I mean, it's pretty easy to hit the panic button and everyone start going off on their own. But guys stuck to it. We got a couple goals there, and we just kept coming.
Charging with it, now Bowie, one-timer, scores!
The power play is really clicking. Although it looked flat in 2 opportunities Wednesday against Swift, it is connecting at 36.4%, tops in the league with 16 goals.
We haven't changed that much on the power play, maybe tweaked a few things, but probably the biggest thing is that the players are confident and they're making plays.
A chance for the Rockets to tie, and they do!
We kind of have more range of freedom, and kind of guys can kind of get a little more creative, and we're more comfortable with that. And we've been together pretty much for 3 or 4 years now, all the guys that are on the power play, and we all know each other pretty well.
Getting the goals against down has been a little more difficult, although they did just that Wednesday in blanking Swift Current, limiting the Broncos to maybe a couple of scoring chances in the entire game. And if there has been one sore spot, it has been the PK, usually a strong part of the game here in Kelowna. Only 3 teams have worse records than the Rockets' 75% kill rate.
There's a backhand by Popoff, they're banging at the puck, it's in, they score!
Typically, your goalie's got to be your best penalty killer. And then from there, we've got to make sure that you get your clears whenever you get an opportunity, and you've got to be willing to sacrifice and get into shot lanes. And all of those have been weak at times, and it seems like, it's hurt us.
Still, the Rockets are rolling along with a perfect record and a new head coach who is yet to taste defeat.
Rigby scores, it's 3-3 in Kelowna.